Hey folks, I got a good video for you this afternoon there. This is all about swearing upon the Bible in the courtroom or any place else that you would face a potential tribunal situation in any Masonic temple of any kind. You heard what I said, people. What, Jerry? Yeah, that's right. Any judge's quarters, tribunal, or Masonic temple that you may face tribulation in this time coming. Now, how many of you know that in the courtroom, this whole thing is all governed by maritime laws? And you probably don't know that. And you may say, well, what's the concept of that then, Jerry? Well, the concept of it is, and basically the Vatican did this to you. You people have all been categorized on ships and put out to sea. You're going to say, what? What do you mean we've been put out to ships and put out to sea? Exactly what I've tried to tell you. You have. And if you don't believe that, look at many of the terminologies that you use in today's words. If you get involved with somebody, you're in a relationship. If you get conquered by a dictator, it's a dictatorship. If you go and you buy a car, you're at a dealership. You're always on some kind of ship, aren't you? Didn't notice that, did you? And that's the way it is, guys. Now, I may profoundly explain that more as time goes, but now, getting off that subject without getting too deep into it, because that's not what the video is about, we're going to get into this thing of how many people know that this whole courtroom process that goes on in this country, it's all a spiritual thing. And many of you are going to say, no, it ain't neither, Jerry. The separation of state and religion is the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the separation of church and state. I don't care, people, what they say. I'm telling you right now, it is a total religious ritual when you go into a courtroom. And if you don't believe that, why would you think that they would have the Bible in there and they're asking you to swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? And I'm going to tell you something, folks. If you do that and you fall for that you fell right into their hands. You know why? Because what they have done is they have caused you to swear upon the everlasting word of the Holy Grail of the Bible. And let's see what that Matthew has to say about that. Matthew 5:37, but let your statement be yes, or no, be no. Anything beyond this is of the evil one. But of all things, my brethren, swear not neither by heaven or by earth. So what I'm trying to tell you is you don't swear by the Bible under any circumstances, folks. And anybody that does that is considered to be a dog and a reproach and a human, which is the image of a man. Telling you the truth, guys. That's what a human means in Greek. The image of a man. A monster. Someone who understands nothing. That's basically something that... I'll tell you another form of it in ancient Greek there. The thing that creepeth from beneath. So you see what they're turning you into in these maritime laws, don't you? So once they get you to swear like that, okay, what they have done is they have tricked you to separating yourself from God right there. Then when you don't have the protection of God on your side, because what you have just done through your own ignorance, you did that. No one made you do it. You did it through your ignorance, Through your ignorance, you swore upon this Bible right here, and you broke the covenant you had with God, and you became an abhorred. You became the thing that creepeth from beneath. You became a human, which is the image of a man, which is a monster. Now what they can do is, they can basically do anything they want to with you. And they're going to too. Because that whole entire Masonic setting, guys, it's all the maritime laws, okay? Right down to the Masonic gavel. Right down to both lawyers playing the Hegelian dialectic, and yet they're both on the same side. Right down to the judge with the black robe on, mourning the dead. That's what he's doing with that black robe, folks. He's mourning the dead. The poor commoner idiots. And they just shake their head at you people, and then, they might give you just a little bit of sympathy in some ways to make themselves look good, and then, at the same time whack you real good. So, folks, the next time that you go into court and they tell you to swear, raise your right hand and swear upon that, you look at them and you tell them plainly, only an abhorred and a monster and a reprobate would dare do such a thing against the everlasting word of God, and I shall not do that. And you say it and say it loudly. Then let it go on from then, people, and let it be whatever it's going to be. You will never see me ever step foot in a courtroom and ever swear by this Bible, and you will never see me ever separate myself from God, and you will never see the Vatican trick me into doing such a thing. You heard me right, people. And you will never, ever, ever see me let them separate my God from me by putting a hex on me so they can do whatever they want to in their Luciferian courtrooms of the judges. They're not on your side, people. They never have been. You don't have any rights. There's never been anything such thing as human rights. It's all an illusion, people. The whole thing is. From one end to the other. It's all an illusion. It's all something that you people don't even understand, but I'm telling you right now, you have no rights. You are a commoner that they're going to do whatever they want to with you. And if you don't believe that, take a look at my video that I done about me going to jail for 9 months and been given no bail whatsoever and my rights being violated, okay? I'm supposed to have gotten bail unless it was a capital punishment or unless they had overwhelming evidence that I had committed a murder. And yet it was an aggravated assault that had no victim, nothing. And they threw me into jail, and guess what, guys? None of the Hegelian dialectic lawyers wants to take the case of any kind. They got nothing to do with it. Why? Oh, they're in the Buddy Drinking Lodge system downtown, don't you understand? You're being played for a fool, people. You're being played for a fool by a courtroom setting right there that has its own separation of secrecy to it, and you have no rights. And if you don't believe that, you're lying to yourself. Thank you for watching my video.